Hey everybody, Dave Neal here. We've got photos from Katie Thurston's day one, or I should say night one, from her upcoming season of The Bachelorette, which I will be recapping and doing live streams. You know, The Bachelorette premieres June 7th, 2021. Here's my commitment to you guys. I'm going to give you guys a pre-premiere live stream and a post-premiere live stream, because your boy's going to tell you one thing. When you come to my channel and you hit the subscribe button, you're going to get content you never asked for, okay? So if you want to check that out, it'll be 4 p.m. Monday. As you know, the off-season, I've been doing a 4 p.m. Monday live stream, whereas during the season, I do a 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time post-episode West Coast live stream. So if you are someone who likes to be up in the middle of the night on the East Coast, which we get a lot of you guys, you can call in. I got a lot of drunken phone calls from people that's like, all right, you've had a little bit too much of Kaitlyn Bristowe's wine, okay? So anyway, here we are, Katie Thurston, Big Katie Energy. She will be premiering June 7th, and we've got her first night photo. So let's go right over here to that first night photos. Now, as far as the grand scheme of things goes, this is the least important video I'll probably make all year. I mean, they're just images from the first night. But like a good drug dealer just throwing us one pill at a time, we're just going to take what we can get. All right, so here's Katie Thurston. I'm looking at these photos from the Bachelor Whatever Instagram page. They do a really nice job over here. I like to support different Bachelor Instagram accounts. But let's jump right into the batch of photos here. We've got the cat guy, and I don't even know what's behind. Oh, that's just a vase behind him. I thought that was part of his gag. You just never know. Like, what do you do? Where do you put the gag when it's done? Do you bring like a little baggie for your? It's like you're in preschool. You need like, you ask the producers, "Where's the cubby? I need to put my cat costume away." It's like, you're 30 years old. You're a grown man. Yeah, but I have this cat costume. I don't want to get it stained in case things work out with Katie and I. I want to be able to bring back the cat costume, okay? I'm not going to go in the hot tub with the cat costume. So there they are in the cat costume. Got the little handy parts too. He's ready to go. They're playing the Mr. Big kind of, if you don't know the movie Mr. Big, let me tell you something. Quick digression here. When the pandemic started, I decided to watch all of Tom Hanks' movies. First of all, I didn't realize how many Tom Hanks movies there are. But there are so many good Tom Hanks movies. I mean, one of them, he's fallen in love with a mermaid. Definitely watch that one. Another one, he's like he's a kid in an adult's body. Definitely watch that one. I mean, they're all gold. They're good. Next thing you know, he's alone on an island, crying for Wilson, and I'm invested. Okay, this guy's got the dream life. Tom Hanks was like patient zero of celebrities who got COVID. He got it before it was cool. He's the hipster of COVID. So anyway, there's Katie. They're doing the dance, hot cross buns, whatever. Speaking of hot cross buns, how about that outfit, Katie? Looking good over there. Not bad outfit. Wow, you got that. It's like a nice burnt sienna vibe going on, and I like it. All right, moving along. So there's going to be a lot of this pose happening. This is kind of like, let's just socially distance until I decide I like you. Let's keep it arm's length away. No, it's like your proper hello, nice to meet you pose there. Maybe people were afraid of going for the hug. I mean, come on, they quarantined for weeks for this moment. You know what I mean? You don't quarantine for 2 weeks in a hotel room with no access to your cell phone. Go in for the bear hug with consent. All right. So there they are, catching up in front of the fireplace, looking all nice. Katie's drinking a glass of wine, which, by the way, it was reported yesterday, I don't remember where, that they were saying that on the show, the producers or assistants, whoever in the crew, will keep track of how many alcoholic beverages people have, but they don't keep track of how many glasses of wine. And as we know, a glass of wine is no better than a whiskey sour, although they're both going to leave you regretting something you said the next morning. But the point is some people had asked, is there a drinking problem on The Bachelor? And it's like, look, I mean, obviously the contestants are going to give you as many drinks as you can, without being like some idiot. They need to, have some resemblance of you being sort of sober, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they'll let you do something stupid. Who knows? So, what I've learned with stupidity is usually people are willing to be stupid before the alcohol hits. That's just an excuse, which is fine. Be stupid. Just don't hurt anybody. All right, that's my PSA for the day. Be stupid. Just don't hurt anybody else. You want to be stupid? You want to strap a jet ski to a shopping cart in a parking lot by yourself? Go for it. Just don't delay my traffic on the way home. So there they are. You're giving her the nice. She's holding the right arm, saying, I might be pulling this back. Like, not quite the first impression. It's going to be very hard to pull body language from what we're seeing here. But with Katie, a lot of projecting. I just hear what I hear from this photo, and leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. I hear Katie going, oh, isn't that precious? You have no shot at me. Oh, nice. Oh, good. Oh, you invested in crypto early? Cool. Well, I've got a desert happening here in my New Mexican downstairs section, thanks to you. Drying me out. That's it, because he looks like she looks bored. Okay. All right, went too far. You never know till you get there, and then you feel like, maybe I went too far. I think you guys got the joke. All right, there she is. Nice. That's a good one. Good body language. Looking sweet. Very nice there. Again, doing the socially distanced handshake. Oh, we're getting closer. We're doing the one-handed one. Very nice. And then she's like, oh my gosh, what did this guy just say? That's the look there. She's like, either, oh my gosh, he just said something really great, or she just found out like she knew him from high school, and she's like, not going to happen. One of the two. But I would give this a positive reaction right here. If you ever meet a woman and she's like, oh, it's usually good. Like when I accidentally ran into Nick Lachey and my fiance and her sister were like, oh, I was like, are you leaving me for Nick and Drew Lachey? Is that what's happening right now? Because go for it. I'll be the tour manager, 98 degrees. Let's get into it. Okay, so we've got like, what are they looking at? Some sort of artwork here. Did he paint her something in quarantine? She's like, oh, nice art. Does it pay the bills? What are you doing? Is it an NFT? You guys you're not going to get that reference. Because I don't get it. What the hell's an NFT? NFT, baby, you know me. All right, so he's got something in his hands here. Don't really know what it is. Christian. And yeah, it's like, what do you do with your hands? Do I, it's our first date. Do I touch your knee? Do I not? I'm just holding a pillow, crying. What are you going to do? But this does not, because this does not look like it's a conducive environment for getting intimate. I mean, you look like you're, waiting in the waiting room for your chiropractor here. What's happening? All right, moving along. Like the other guy got the fireplace, and he's just in there being like, do I have a copay? What's happening? Is this the copay o'clock? All right, so this is nice. Okay, she's, okay, I'm not getting much body language. Oh, the ball pit. Usually we wait to the fantasy suite to get the ball pit. All right, so there it is, folks. Hump Day, fantasy suite, episode 10. We're waiting for it. All right, the ball pit. And normally I say never go into the ball pit. It's usually just really, there's snots and kid farts. You never want to be in a ball pit. Trust me, nothing good there. Unless the ball pit is soaking in Febreze and Lysol, you don't want to go into a ball pit. But this is Katie's ball pit, and what's going on with the hands? One of them's holding the drink, but there's something else happening there. Oh, I see some blue balls in that photo. Let's move it along. All right, what do we have here? This is, okay, she looks taken aback. He pulled her hand in. And she's... And listen, and Katie, no offense to you, this is the first time I made a move on my now fiance. We were friends, and I went in for the kiss, and she did the double chin, like, what are you doing? And I feel like you're doing the what? It's like the Matrix move when the bullets are flying. You're like, no! And so he's pulling you in, and you're going, I can't physically retreat. I'm on my mark, but my head is going to recoil like a turtle as far away from you as possible. So, gentlemen, if you ever see this by a lady, I'm not saying she's not into you, but you surprised her with some way. And it looks like he surprised her. And she's like, oh, bless your heart. And then down there, she's like, oh, bless your heart. Oh my gosh, really? No way. You too bought Bitcoin? Oh, great. Oh, you have Ethereum? Wow, it's down 20%. So get in the back of the line and come to me when you got a good portfolio. All right, that's a digression. So those are part 1 photos. Okay, there's a lot more. All right, so here, let's just fly through the old dainty social distance hand grab, social distance hand grab, social distance hand. Although wait, let's go back to this one. This is the Trump power move right here. When Trump shakes your hand, he tries to pull it in, and then you have to it fall forward, and it makes you look submissive. It's what narcissists do when they shake your hand. It happens. I've heard of this where when the president shakes another president's hand, the other, there'll be I've heard that in some cases the other president or leader or wherever it is will put their hand lower. So then you've got to look down for the handshake, and then all of a sudden there's a photo of you bowing to the other person. I'm not saying that's what's happening here. I'm just saying he pulled her in close, but she looks like she's all about it because instead of the previous photo where she turtle recoiled, in this photo she's like, oh, I'll smell what cologne you're wearing. Absolutely. She's breaking that social bubble right there. She's not socially distanced at all. Don't socially distance your heart. All right, another neutral social grab there, another neutral grab. Although this one's cute. This one, she's got a little bit of a head tilt. Again, grasping at straws here, folks. That's a nice colored suit. And then, my buddy brought his glove there. We got some baseball players. Ladies love a baseball player. We call them cleat chasers. Ladies, let me tell you something. Baseball's a boring sport. I get it. But what happens, and this is my thought, and leave a comment below. Here's the thing. If you don't like baseball players, it's because you liked a baseball player so much and they broke your heart. And that still means you like baseball players. So I'm on to you guys. But here's the thing with baseball. It's such a boring sport. Look, I played my whole life. I'm 36. I still play in an adult, competitive wooden bat baseball league. Your boy, if you want to come out to a game, I'll be throwing. That's right. Your boy still got a couple things. Circle, changeup, splitter, two-seam fastball. Ladies like the finger options in baseball. So, yes, I do have a broken pinky. Somebody had commented on my broken pinkies. That's right. Deformed. That's who I am. Anyhow, folks, women love baseball players because there's so much downtime in baseball that you build a social charm within the baseball team. This is my theory. You spend so much time stretching and grab-assing and talking about nothing that you actually build rapport that when it comes time to meeting ladies, you come off pretty damn charming. Why is that baseball player so charming? Because he's not doing anything else in left field. He's hanging out, just talking, baloney. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I think she's into that. I think she's ready to toss it with him if you want to. Let's see if she'll get into his batter's box, if you know what I mean. Let's see if she'll dig in on that mound. That didn't make sense. Sometimes they don't. You just go for them. All right, so that's a neutral pose. Neutral pose. Neutral pose. But again, we know he may be... Is this the guy who gets the first impression? We don't know. Who knows? Here's the thing. This is the hair issue I have. It's too long for what's going on right now. What's going on? It's too long. What's happening right now, you need, and again, someone asked me, and I know it looks very similar to mine. Someone asked me for my hair regimen. Let me mansplain to you, Greg, what you need to do. Is your name Greg? Yeah, Greg. What you need to do with your hair. You need some Moroccan oil. Us white guys, our hair gets so dry after a shampoo. Little Moroccan oil, castor oil. I use castor oil. Moroccan oil smells nice. You can use a combination of the two. Just give it a little after the shower zhuzh. Give it a little zhuzh. Play it back. You're in New Mexico. And hey, Greg, I'll give you some credit. You're from New Jersey. You're used to that humidity helping out the hair. You're in New Mexico, bro. This is new ball game. When I moved to Southern California, my hair just went like that. You got it. You gotta put some oil into it, and also, not too much. You don't want to look like you're selling cars over here. Just enough. Be careful. All right, another neutral pose. He looks kind of nervous in a stoic, well-fit suit kind of way. I don't know who this guy is, but I would say he's going to do well. Thomas, he just looks like a stud. Look like a strong, but, the suit fits, well-dressed. All right, here we go. Let's go to part 3. Moving it right along. Night 1 photos, part 3. Here we are. Bunch of dudes waiting around. The cat suit guy couldn't find the gubby. I love it. He's hanging out. Boy, how does that feel now? He's like, the producer said everybody was going to wear a costume. I thought this was a Halloween part. We're doing costumes, no? And he's just like, man, I'm so mad. Like just trying to hang out, drink some Chardonnay. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Cat jokes. Looks, we're wearing socks now. They all got the note I gave them to put some socks on and, live a little. All right. Listen, you get out of the car. First thing you do out of the car, pull the suit down, guy. Pull the suit down. Make sure the back collar's doing okay. All right. She's like, oh, dear, we need to work with you, but you have a nice jawline, so we will invest. This is Bitcoin 2016. You're like, okay, I'll invest in that. Give it a shot. See what happens. I don't know why this became a crypto set. I'm calling this a set. All right. Very nice. Hanging on for dear life. Looking good. Not much going on there. We have a lot, they left some room for the Holy Spirit, if you know what I mean. A little purity culture happening right here. Very nice. Cut that sexual tension. And this guy's trying to explain, like, look, I know, I get it. I should be better off in life, but I'm here on a dating show. I understand. But, the audience is watching it, so they're no better off either. So what do you say we get verified, go out there and sell some skinny tea? What do you say? And she's like, that actually doesn't sound too bad. We could, go hang out with Dale and Claire and have a good time. It doesn't look too bad at all. Oh, boy. Oh, these ladies are ready. Wow. Look at these heels. Holy moly. Love a good heel. Look at these things. I tell you what, I'd love to watch them try to walk through that grass. They would just be aerating the grass, just getting stuck. I love watching. from Newport, Rhode Island. It's a very old town. It was built in the 1600s. We got Blackbeard, the pirates. We got a lot of old things in Newport. And they have these old cobblestone streets. And there's no better pastime than watching drunk women leave the bars in their high heels and try to walk on cobblestone streets. They look like a horse that was just birthed. Their knees are wobbling. They're kind of moving. It's a fun time. Fashion, not built for comfort. So anyway, there they are. And the lady, Kaitlyn's like, listen, if you meet a guy and it's feeling right, don't wait for the fantasy suite. I took a bullet so that everyone, she's like, I fought a war for the right. I fought a war. I'm a Canadian and I came to the United States and I banged a guy 2 dates before a fantasy suite. Everyone slut shamed me so you'd have a chance to bring a vibrator onto your show. So why don't you just pay it forward, give a hand job on the first night, an old fashioned, whatever you want to call it, and just have a good one. You know what I mean? Kaitlyn, Bristowe, Tayshia, right there, looking stunning. Both, I mean, they're all looking great. They're great. This is it. This is what you want. This is what you look for when you're casting thousands of people. Beautiful, but also engaging. Kaitlyn Bristowe. I mean, you might not like, a lot of people, I don't like the way she talks. I'm sorry, you don't like a strong-minded person with a personality. She's got a personality. She's fun. She laughs. Some people are like, oh, she got engaged and she swore too much. Who are you to judge that she swore when she fell in love? Ugh. How much does your life suck that you're like, well, when she shows the kids that video, it's like, maybe your kids are going to swear too. Who cares? They're words. All right. Okay. That's my PSA for you guys. There it is. That's a nice looking one too. That's a good, I don't know, just from a photo alone, it looks like there's chemistry. What's this guy's name? Gabriel. This is Gabriel. Oh, he actually looks better in this photo than he did in his production stills. And then this is the guy who doesn't want to be that guy. Look, don't get me wrong. This guy's got the right idea with the hair. He's got it oiled down right. You got that Matthew McConaughey sweat look. Nice colored suit. This is good. I think she's into him. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. What's his name again? Landon. We'll have to see what happens with Landon. Oh, now I'm assuming. Now I'm not a size queen, guys. I'm 5'11". I'm not that tall, but I'm not that short. Katie's short. She's short and she's in high heels. So what are we working with here, Kyle? Listen. I'm not saying you're not tall. You're clearly taller than she is. But some of these guys are coming in there with, we're getting even shorter here. And again, I'm not shaming. This is hey. I don't care at all about height. I'm not a height king. I'm not a height king, height prince. Women are. Let me tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. You got to get your stuff together here. I love dating profiles. No men under 6'4". It's like, listen, Rebecca, you're 5'2" on a tall day after yoga. Like, what do you know what I mean? I understand. I just want a guy who's going to protect me. Men, there's nothing worse for a guy than being short and losing his hair. That's the worst. You literally got to start Amazon. You got to start Amazon or else women don't like you. For the majority, someone's going to comment, my husband's shorter than me. All right, listen there, you WNBA. They don't have to be I'm just saying. Women like a taller guy. They do. Trust me. There she is going. This is the face of someone going, that's it? That's all you got? Those are the best guys in a year where there's a global pandemic and no one has jobs. That's the best submission you could get me, was those guys right there. After all that, she's like, all right, we'll make do. Fire up the MJ. Get those charged. Get that thing charged. Pay for the electric bill. All right, so that's part 3. And then we've got this, a couple here. The co-host with the co-most. We have Tasha and Caitlin, of course. And then they're cheersing. Of course they are. So what's interesting here is when this photo was taken, Tayshia was the only engaged Bachelorette. Of course, Kaitlyn Bristowe got engaged last week, and as we know, actually, statistically, I don't know if this is a stat or not, but Katie Thurston could have gotten engaged before Kaitlyn Bristowe. But Kaitlyn Bristowe's already been engaged. She's been around the block once or twice in the engagement world, which is totally fair. I think it worked out best for her, although, heartbreaking to watch that all go down. Of course, Tayshia was even married. What am I talking about? The point is that we've all got to grow and learn and, apply our previous circumstances to our future life, and I think they're doing just that. Looking stunning. This is a nice little like Oreo thing happening with the black dresses, and this is like a strawberry Oreo happening here. Katie's got that glow up with that spray tan. Tayshia's got the skinny arm. Kaitlyn's got the head tilt. They're doing everything they need to do, and they're looking great at it, and they're going to be fantastic. Tasha's going to join me this year to break down their fashion, which I think will be fun. So, because my fiance works in the fashion world as a fit model, so she works with she works with I think Revolve and whatever the Gwyneth Paltrow, or there's a few Jessica Simpson shoes. She works with a bunch of different companies and helps them design their clothes by literally putting them on and like showing them what works, because she's the size that they. Anyway, so she'll be on. We'll do a weekly video with her, and Tasha will show me, and because I don't know anything about these outfits. I don't know what this is called. This is like a pencil dress. I would call, if I had to guess, I would say pencil dress, because it looks like a pencil skirt, but it's a dress. And then I would call Katie's got a mermaid hip. I'm not making fun of her hip. I'm saying that the design of the dress is mermaidy, as it's like kind of like a gill fishy. This is why I'm not good. And then Kaitlyn, so in high school you had to make sure the dress was lower than the arms, right? Purity culture. So I think she passes that standard there. And then is that a strap? This would be a single strapped, a high heel. I don't know, guys. All right, I'm done. I don't know. Play a quick promo here. I think we had a promo video here. This is Bachelorette's What's Your Theme Song? Let's play this real quick.
A theme song? I don't think I have one.
We know, along with a personality.
If I had a theme song, it would probably be the Star Wars theme song.
My theme song is Come and Get Your Love by Redbone.
It would definitely be Give Up the Funk by George Clinton.
Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
Whoa!
Probably be Take 5 by Dave Brubeck.
Return of the Medic, 100%.
If I had a theme song, it would be Baby Got Back.
So if I had a theme song,
It would be Drake.
Pound Cake by Drake, because I feel like that's the most fancy song I've ever heard in my life.
It would have to be Who Let the Dogs Out, because I love dogs.
I think Under Pressure. I forget who sings that. David Bowie.
Well, Under Pressure, yeah. Under Pressure. That'd be a great way to start your fantasy suite night. Under Pressure. Katie Thurston says, ha ha ha, yes. Caitlin Bristowe says, who let the dogs out? That's her jam. Oh, I said I want to have sex on the beach. Okay. The old Screaming Seagull. No, guys, don't do that. Oh, boy. All right, there it is. So, love lifts us up where we belong. Boy. Who would have thought a year ago Katie would have been in this position? Who would have thought? Life comes at you fast. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a like. Let me know what you think of these jabronis, these blokes, these bros, these man children. Let me know who you like there. Let me know what you think about. If you could discern anything from her energy there, please let me know. And also, I got a live stream 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stay tuned for that. Bye, everybody.